Hey guys, it's Postboxpat. Welcome back to a brand new Fortnite Battle Royale video, and in today's news video we're going to be covering so much for you guys. It's a chilled out video as always. You guys are awesome in the community supporting my channel. Thank you everyone who's clicked on today's video. It really means a lot to me that you have chosen this video to click on, so smash a like on it, help the video get out to more people. Much love and respect everyone doing that. As you guys know, on my recent news videos and on news videos to come, we do this new guess who thing where you've got to guess the skin. Last guess who was actually Catwoman. Now a lot of people did guess this one. It was one of my favorite ones to pick, but this time we're going to be doing something a little bit different with the guess who. Can you guess this skin, guys? So basically this is a skin which has been created from two crazy substances. Can you assume or guess which one it is? Let's see if you guys know it in the comment section down below. It's a cool skin, it's using a lot of science behind it, and it's going to be something hopefully in the future of Fortnite Battle Royale. So let me know in the comments if you guys know which one it is. If you're onto the storyline, you'll probably know exactly which skin that is, but if you're not, have a little guess, and don't forget to put a constructive comment in your comment. Okay, with that being said, let's get into the news for today's video, because there's a lot of stuff going on. Now a little tip for you guys: if you want to zoom through the video a lot quicker, you can actually go down to the bottom right of the video and increase the speed of my voice. For some reason, if you want to listen to me talk a little bit faster, give it a try right now. If you press up on the three dots, or on computer it'll be bottom right, you can actually click on playback speed and change it to 1.25 or 1.5 and actually get through the video a lot quicker. You don't have to do that, but it's just a little tip if you want to. It's an easier way of getting through all the information. So to start with, we've got a lot of cool stuff going on in Fortnite Battle Royale regarding Fortnite's new actual update with the version 11.5. So that's going to be really cool, and we're going to go into that right now. So this is an official post on Fortnite's blog post, which they put on their Fortnite website, epicgames.com, and they actually go over a bunch of different stuff in this post. So I'm not going to read it word for word, but I'll put a screenshot of it and tell you guys what they're saying here and how I can interpret exactly what is going on. So you can see here, with the beginning of the actual release of 11.5, they're actually going to be applying something new, which is the Unreal Engine Chaos Physics, which is pretty crazy. I'll put some footage of that in a minute, not just yet, we'll get to the footage in a second. But with that being said, that's what's going to be getting added in the 11.5, and obviously map changes and smaller things for the update. Obviously, does that mean that we could see the actual 11.5 update use the chaos physics in the upcoming event? Maybe, maybe not. It might use kind of some of them, but not all of them, because they do go on to talk about how they've actually selected a small group of players to test this out. Most likely these players have been emailed directly and added into that program, and it's kept confidential. We probably won't hear anything about that, but if we do, I'll let you guys know in another update news video. So make sure you guys have smashed that notification bell for all notifications so you can keep up to date with everything Fortnite Battle Royale and Fortnite Saved World, any Fortnite news actually we cover on the channel. With that being said though, we can see here with the addition of the 11.5 update, they talk about Chapter 2 Season 2 is now expected to launch on Thursday, February 20th. We talked about the release date in yesterday's video, and it looks like Fortnite themselves have confirmed it. Now the most interesting thing is this part here. Chapter 2 Season 2 will feature blank blank with multiple blank blank blank. So from this here, I can kind of guess that Chapter 2 Season 2 will feature something new. I don't know what that will be, so maybe a new world, a free roam mode, a new map, a new creative section, not a new map, but like something new in the Fortnite Season 2 world with multiple transport methods, or multiple methods of transportation, or whatever you want to call the words for transporting or moving from one place to another. So I think that's going to be something with multiple transportation mechanics or something like that, or transport mechanics. I think that's what they're trying to hint at with that. That's my prediction anyway. Let me know in the comments, guys, what you think they are saying with them blank spaces. Add it into your prediction comment on the little skin, or just reply to your own comment, or just add another comment. I love reading through comments, so thank you everyone who is commenting. And you know what's really cool, guys? You can comment while you're watching the video on mobile, on computer, whatever you're on. You can keep listening to my voice and be commenting. Also, quick note, the gameplay in the background was a pretty intense game. I absolutely popped off and I really enjoyed that gameplay. So it's a really cool one. Check it out. It was a really good game. Make sure you're watching to the end of today's video, because we've got a lot of news coming in. Do not go anywhere just yet, guys. Stay tuned. Okay, so they actually go to talk on, we can't brief you on all the next season's secrets just yet. Before the season ends, we'll have additional overtime challenges and a new 2-week event. Stay tuned to Fortnite channels for more details. Does that 2-week event mean it could be a live event over 2 weeks? For example, small little events leading up to the live event. We've seen this throughout, I think it was season 6 or 7, I can't remember the exact number now. The one where we had to dig holes, I think it was the one with the unvaulted event, so season 8 actually, was it? It's so long ago, I can't remember. I think it was season 8, yes. So where we were doing a lot of digging and digging up different stuff. That was kind of like a lead up to the final event. Maybe they'll do something like that this season. I really did enjoy that sort of stuff, so hopefully they do consider that. Now, I saw on Happy Power's news video and a few other posts on Twitter as well, where people were discussing how good this is for Fortnite with the Unreal Engine. So we'll play a little bit of footage of that on screen right now, and you can see it looks insane, the Unreal Engine. The Unreal Engine with this kind of chaos physics system is just crazy. It's like Battlefield. If you've played Battlefield, it's a bit like that with the mechanics. When you shoot a wall or go through something, there's going to be a lot of different stuff going on animation wise with that object. So that's really cool, and it's going to allow for a lot more realistic environments in Fortnite Battle Royale with trees, walls, etc. The downside is lower quality systems may not be able to run this. For example, early mobile devices that run Fortnite or Nintendo Switch, I don't think they will be able to cope with this. I also don't think the original Xbox One will be able to cope with it, and maybe even the Xbox One X pushing that far upwards, because I know Fortnite don't 100% optimize their games for every console. They kind of give it a rough patch. I'm pretty sure if they focus down on every single console, they could optimize it extremely well, but as we all know, they've got time to do that, but they want to spend time elsewhere developing updates and future stuff. So I think it'll be more of like a generic thing across all the Xbox platforms. Most of the mobile has more kind of options for your settings. Xbox and console doesn't have any options at all for any kind of graphical settings at all, which is kind of strange. Hopefully they may apply that in the new update, but I don't know if it's the terms and conditions with Microsoft, because I've not really seen many games that give you the option to kind of change graphics or alter them on the console. So maybe it is something to do with terms and conditions and like graphics kind of thing with shadows and stuff. I don't know. Probably not, but it's strange how I've never actually played a game and never had the ability really to turn off shadows. Not that I can remember it anyway. I'm trying to think of a few. I can't think of any at all that have allowed me to turn it off from what I've played. You may have played something different. Let me know in the comments if you have. But with that being said, like I'm trying to say here is, you know, the 11.5 update is coming out obviously early February, and this is for that chaos physics system. But why couldn't they do this earlier? And I know a lot of people are quite positive about this, saying, yes, finally, guys, we've got some positive stuff going on here. We can actually do this, guys. We can get a positive vibe going forward with this. And I know a lot of people are thinking that because we've obviously got something cool coming, and it is something that you can agree with. It's something I agree with. Yes, we've got something amazing coming with this chaos physics engine. However, this could have been tested in the whole gap we had at the start of Chapter 2, midway through Chapter 2. I know they took a break at Christmas. Could have been tested there as well. So it's taken a long time to get put in place. There's nothing wrong with that, but I know content itself has been very, very minimal recently. Obviously on my channel, we're doing a lot of news videos for you guys, keeping you up to date with everything Fortnite Battle Royale related. So that's really awesome. If you guys have not known that already, that's really, really cool. And then the next piece of news I've got for you guys is actually Harley Quinn coming into Fortnite Battle Royale. So Warner Bros tweeted out this little animation here. You can see their little tweet there, and obviously you can see here with the actual development of Fortnite tweeting out "See you soon, Harley," which kind of hints towards us all assuming that we're probably going to get the Harley Quinn skin in Fortnite Battle Royale, as we got with the Batman skins, and maybe Joker, maybe not actually, probably not, but it's clear collaboration which is in its works. Maybe this will be around Season 2, Chapter 2, maybe around there. It depends on the release date of the film. Obviously, if the film does decide to have a release date earlier than February, which is very unlikely, you can see the release date is going to be on screen right now. So you can see that the Harley Quinn release date is going to be in February, early February, around the actual 7th of Feb. So that means that we're probably going to get this skin before Season 2. So that's pretty cool and pretty exciting, and this could mean we may see some other collaboration during this. And we can probably expect that skin to be added in within that 11.5 update. So that's pretty cool for everyone wondering about that. With the film coming out on the 7th, with the update most likely coming out on the 4th of Feb, or maybe the 3rd or the 5th or the 6th, depending on where Fortnite release it. We don't know what day they're doing updates recently. Could either be the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or even the Friday. So we can expect that next week sometime. Not obviously the upcoming week, but the week after. That's when the update's going to get released, and in that update will probably contain a bunch of stuff regarding Harley Quinn, maybe some challenges, maybe a point of interest, maybe a pack as well, which you can buy in the Epic Games Store. It comes with a bunch of different stuff, so like a nice little bundle for you guys. So that's everything being said on all that Fortnite news regarding Harley and that. But Fortnite are putting themselves in a great position now, lining up for Season 2. I think Season 2 is going to be absolutely awesome. And with the actual chaos physics itself being added in, this is going to be just crazy, crazy stuff for Fortnite and the storyline. Will it change the game entirely? It's a great question because it's going to make the game look a lot different. I do think when Fortnite add in this feature with the chaos graphics, it's going to change so much and it's going to make the game feel a lot more vibrant. And I think a lot of people will enjoy that. With the console side of stuff, like I said, and the quality of your system, I do think Fortnite will optimize it as much as possible, but they won't directly optimize it for each set console. There are a total of 4 different Xboxes, I think. You've got the Xbox One X, you've got the Xbox One, you've got the Xbox S, and you've also got the Xbox without a disc tray. So that's pretty cool. So you've obviously got 4 of them. But Fortnite aren't going to optimize it directly for each one of them, I don't think. I don't think they're going to spend that. They will, but they won't spend lots of time getting it perfect for each one of them when they've also got a bunch of PlayStations to do it for, a bunch of Switches, and so many different PC parts and specs. Obviously, PC is kind of a different take on it. I think the console has a different strategy to the way they do it with PC. It's more your end for PC, whereas console, they've got to work on it for Microsoft. That's kind of the way it works. So I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. Smash that like, smash that subscribe. Hope you have made it right to the very end of the video, and if you had, comment down below Season 2 hype if you made it right to the very end of the video. Thank you so much everyone who's been supporting me recently with code Postboxpat in the item shop. We're trying to get above 1,000 supporters, so thank you so much. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, subscribe. Go and check out yesterday's news video. And once again, this is Postboxpat signing out.